The paint factory produces an uncolored base. The store then tints that base to the color ordered by the customer. Latex paint contains water, latex for adhesion, titanium dioxide, calcium carbonate, potassium, zinc for mildew resistance, and whatever additives the particular type of paint requires. For example, if it's paint designed for metal, a rust inhibitor. They pump the water into a large mixing tank. Then they add a thickening agent and stabilizer to prevent the ingredients from settling to the bottom of the tank and to the bottom of the can once the paint is packaged. A vacuum duct sucks up the waste. One at a time, all the ingredients except the latex go in. There's a specific mixing time after each ingredient because proper blending is critical for quality. Now they pump the tank's contents into another mixing tank that contains the latex. After 4 to 6 hours of blending, the industrial-size batch of paint base is finally ready. The factory subjects a sample from every batch to extensive quality control testing. This viscometer measures the thickness of the paint. This test assesses how well the dry ingredients have dispersed within the mix. This tells them whether the mix is blended well enough to move into the second tank containing the latex. Technicians also conduct color tests, adding recipes of liquid colorants to a gallon sample. This is to ensure the shade comes out exactly the way it's supposed to. To check if the paint covers well, they brush it onto test paper. The stripes provide a contrast so that any defects in the paint, such as foam or grit, will show. This test evaluates tint strength. Once the paint sample dries, they analyze its color properties with a machine called a spectrophotometer. Once the batch passes inspection, it proceeds to packaging. Latex paint contains about 60% water, which corrodes metal, so the steel cans are lined with an anti-rust coating. The cans run over a glue applicator, then over a label, which instantly sticks to the adhesive. The next stop is a filling machine. Each can sits on a scale that's positioned under a dispensing nozzle. Once the scale detects the correct net weight, it triggers the nozzle to stop. From the filling machine to a lid dispenser that drops a cover onto each can. Then it's onto what's called a lid press. As each can passes underneath, a row of cylinders gradually presses in the lid. The next machine, called a baler, attaches a curved handle made of steel wire. It locks the handle ends into metal discs on both sides of the can. The factory varies its formulations to produce paint in lusters ranging from flat to high gloss, and for interior and exterior use, making sure it's got every possible application covered.
What can the right exterior color do for your home? Improve curb appeal. Express your style. Increase home value. Choosing color is easy. Consider what complements your home's architecture and your surroundings. Coordinate paint colors with your roof, patio, and landscaping. Dark colors make a large house look smaller. Light colors make a small house look larger. Accent colors make shutters, doors, and windows stand out. Check out the gorgeous idea cards created by our color experts, or go to sherwinwilliams.com for more inspiration. Let color bring out the best in your home's exterior. A fresh coat of paint on your home's exterior is one of the least expensive ways to increase its value and curb appeal while providing long-term protection. By using Sherwin-Williams paint and following 4 simple steps, you can easily achieve professional results. Step 1 is planning. That involves choosing the right color and paint for your exterior, as well as determining how much paint you'll need. For color tips, take a look at our in-store brochures or go online to experiment with our Color Visualizer tool. The type of exterior paint you'll use depends on the surface of your home and the type of finish you want. Latex or water-based coatings provide the longest-lasting finish with the best gloss retention. They're easy to apply, extremely durable, and dry quickly. The finish you choose depends on the area you're painting and the durability and final appearance you want to achieve. Flat and satin finishes are ideal for body siding because they soften the look of an exterior and help hide surface imperfections. A gloss or high gloss finish is perfect for surfaces that require frequent cleaning, such as doors, decorative metal, and accent trim. Once you decide on the type of paint to use, next you should figure out how much paint you'll need. This is done with a tape measure and simple math. If you have questions about any of these calculations, just ask one of our store experts for help. Step 2 is preparation. Good prep work is key to any successful painting project. Before painting, remove planters, mailboxes, shutters, house numbers, hoses, outdoor furniture, light fixtures, storm windows, screens, or anything else that might get in the way of your painting. Place drop cloths under the areas you plan to paint and over anything that can't be removed, such as plants and bushes. Use a paint scraper, wire brush, sandpaper, or power washer to remove all surface contamination, such as oil, grease, loose paint, dirt, foreign matter, rust, mold, mildew, or chalky mortar. Protect yourself from any debris by wearing the appropriate safety gear. Make sure that cracks and imperfections are patched or caulked. Once your prep is complete, use one of Sherwin-Williams' specially formulated primers to prepare the surface. The correct primer for the job will make the next step in the process a whole lot easier and save you money in the long run. Step 3 is painting. A few tips will make application on siding, windows, and doors simple and create a beautiful finish. There is a logical order to painting. Be sure to start on a shaded side of the house and avoid direct sunlight on any surface you're painting. Check your paint specifications to make sure that the temperature you are painting in isn't too cold or too damp to get good results. To avoid drips and splatters on finished areas, begin at the top and work your way down. Paint in this order. Ceilings, such as on porches, eaves, and overhangs should be painted first, followed by sides, trim, and railings. Finish off with porch and deck floors. If you're using a brush for small areas or trim work, follow these simple suggestions. Hold the brush near the base of the handle. Dip the brush into the paint halfway up the bristles and tap the lip of the can to remove excess paint. Don't wipe it on the side of the can. When you paint, use just enough pressure to bend the bristles a little. Don't press too hard or you'll create drips. Paint in long, natural lines with horizontal strokes for horizontal siding and vertical strokes for vertical siding. On lap siding, paint the underside first, then the face. Avoid streaks by maintaining a wet edge as you work quickly from unpainted to painted areas. If you don't plan to finish the job in a single day, choose the edge of a side as a stopping point. Avoid stopping in the middle of any area. A roller works best on large, flat surfaces such as a garage door. Check out our in-store project planner to make sure you get the right roller cover for the type of paint you've selected. Here's a tip to get smooth, streak-free results. Slowly move the roller back and forth in the paint tray until it's evenly coated. Roll onto the tray's ridges to remove excess paint. For large surfaces, cover about a 2-foot square using the N pattern shown. Cross-roll to spread the paint. Finish with light roller strokes in one direction at a right angle to the cross-roll. For siding, roll a 9-inch roller in the direction of the siding. Cover about 4 linear feet at a time. Painting a double-hung window is simple if it's painted in the right order. Keep in mind every window is slightly different, so instructions may vary. First, move each sash to the center of its track and paint the inside sash starting with the crossbars. Then paint the frame. Don't paint the top edge of the inside sash. You'll use it to move the sash. Next, paint the top half of the outside sash, starting with the crossbar, then the frame. Close the sashes until they're only open several inches. Paint the rest of the outer sash and the inner sash. Paint the window casing, then the sill. Now do the check rails. Move both sashes down as far as they will go, then paint the upper rails. Once the paint is thoroughly dry, move both sashes up and paint the lower rails of the window. If you have paneled doors, follow these painting guidelines. First, remove all hardware or cover it with blue painter's tape. Start by painting the panels, working from top to bottom, molding first. Then the interior, using up and down strokes with your brush. Next, paint the rest of the door, finishing with the outer edges. If the door swings out, paint the lock side edge. If the door swings in, paint the hinged edge. Step 4 is cleaning up. How you clean up depends on the paint you use. With latex paint, clean any spills before they dry with a paper towel or cloth dampened with water. Clean brushes, rollers, and other tools with warm, soapy water as soon as you're finished. They're much easier to clean if the paint doesn't have a chance to dry. When your brushes are clean, store them in their original wrappers so they'll stay dust-free and retain their original shape. Save small amounts of leftover paint for future touch-ups. To keep it fresh, place a layer of plastic wrap over the mouth of the can before replacing the lid. Pound down the lid securely. Check with your local waste collector to see if they accept dried latex paint. If so, place the open can in an airy spot away from children and pets. When the paint is completely dry, put it in the trash. For all other paints, review the product label for disposal instructions. Never pour paint, stain, or any other coating down a drain, into a storm sewer, or anywhere else that might contaminate the environment. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask one of our experts. Add drama to your home. Create an inviting old-world retreat. Or add some shimmer to your walls. With Sherwin-Williams, faux finishing is stunningly easy. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Our in-store experts can help you get started. Go from dull to dramatic. Decorate with faux. Is your concrete looking a little dull and drab? Enhance it with H&C Coatings. Transform an ordinary patio into a work of art. Add a colorful finishing touch to your driveway. Concrete doesn't have to be dull and drab. Protect, restore, and beautify it with H&C. At Sherwin-Williams, we've got you covered with top quality wood stains. Outside, Deckscapes enhances and protects decks, porches, and outdoor furniture. Woodscapes beautifies and preserves your home's vertical surfaces. Inside, Minwax brings out the natural beauty of wood while delivering superior durability. Coast to coast, inside and out, Sherwin-Williams has the perfect stain for any wood project.
Color stimulates, color comforts, color inspires. It can be your most powerful design element if you understand how to use it effectively. Learning the basics of color theory will help you understand how color works alone and with other colors to make a statement. Let's take a look at some basic terms used in color theory. Hue identifies the general family of a color like red, yellow, blue, or green. The traditional color wheel is made up of 12 colors and is a key instrument used in color theory. Primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, are the three pigment colors. All other hues are created by combining them. Secondary colors, green, orange, and purple, are formed by mixing the primary colors. And tertiary colors are created by mixing a primary and a secondary color. That's why each color is a two-word name, such as blue-green, red-violet, and yellow-orange. Most successful color schemes are linked to the color wheel. A monochromatic color scheme is based on one color. It's a perfect way to design a sophisticated, spacious look in a room. An easy way to create a monochromatic color scheme is to combine colors from a single color strip. Complementary color schemes are created from opposite colors on the wheel, such as blue and orange. They help to give a room a sense of action and movement. Analogous color schemes use colors that are next to each other on the wheel. They're often found in nature and are harmonious and pleasing to the eye. Different colors in the same family may be described as being warm or cool. Colors with yellow undertones will seem warmer, while the same color with blue undertones will appear cool. For example, a fresh green pepper and celery are both considered green, but a green pepper is much darker or cooler than celery, which is a lighter or warmer shade of green. Warm colors such as orange, yellow, and red tend to be energizing and encourage conversation and play. Cool colors, blue, green, and violet, are calming and invite relaxation and thought. I'd suggest using both warm and cool colors in rooms where you desire balance and variety. The term value refers to how light or dark a specific color is, and chroma or saturation refers to how bright or dull a color is. On Sherwin-Williams color strips, lighter values are at the top, mid-tone values are in the middle, and darker values are at the bottom. As you experiment with hues and color theory, don't forget about color harmony. If your color selection is too bland, people won't be engaged, and if your colors are too chaotic, they'll be overwhelmed. You want to create balance or harmony in every room with a color scheme that is visually interesting and appealing. I hope this information was helpful. With your next color project, mix a little color theory with your imagination. It's amazing what a difference a few basics can make. Visit sherwinwilliams.com to apply what you've learned using our interactive color visualizer tool. You can use one of our photos or even upload one of your own and experiment with over 1,500 colors. If you have any questions, just ask one of our experts. We're always happy to help you explore the wonderful world of color.
Freshen up your home without spending a lot of time and money. With Sherwin-Williams products and expert advice, it's easy to spruce up just about any space in as little as a weekend. Let's start inside. Adding a bold, fun color is a quick way to liven up any room. Even painting just one wall with an accent color is a small project that can have a big impact on the look of the rest of the room. To make a smart color choice, find your existing wall color on one of our color strips. Then choose an accent color that's a shade or two lighter or darker. Have columns, tray ceilings, chair moldings, or other special architectural details? Give them added emphasis with a splash of color. Stripes lend a touch of distinction to a room. Or add a little personality by using bands of color to divide a wall. Pair up to 4 options from one color strip and vary the widths of the bands for a coordinated and stylish look. Remember, dividing your wall with horizontal lines will make it appear wider and also make your ceiling appear lower. Vertical stripes have the opposite effect. In the bedroom, give an old chest of drawers a makeover with a fresh coat of paint and trendy drawer handles. Small pieces of furniture, such as a table or chair, will benefit from a new hue, too. Outside, a little color can add a lot of curb appeal. Choose door and trim colors that remain true to the architecture of your home. For example, deeper, richer hues work better with more traditional styles. Use decorative potted plants, house numbers, and outdoor lighting to add punches of color. Paint a shed in the same color scheme as your house or in a coordinating hue to maintain continuity. Enhance the look of your driveway, walkways, and even a pool deck with a concrete stain and sealer. Not only will it add curb appeal instantly, it will protect concrete surfaces from weathering for years to come. These are just a few ideas. We have plenty more, so ask one of our in-store experts for more information. With your inspiration and our products, Sherwin-Williams makes it easy to give your home a fresh new look in a single weekend.
Ever since I was a young girl, I've been fascinated by color. It's a dream come true to have a job that revolves around my favorite subject. I'm one of many color experts at Sherwin-Williams that travel the world to stay ahead of the latest color trends so we can share them with you. We find inspiration everywhere, from media, fashion, trend spotters, design trade shows, the internet, and color forecast organizations. We also take time to study past color trends and carefully monitor how they evolve through the spectrum. Colors often make a comeback but are paired with different colors to keep them new and exciting. The current and future economic climate was one of the main drivers for this color forecast that we call Today's Colors. People everywhere are getting back to the basics, re-evaluating what's important, and simplifying their lives. They're appreciating antiquity and the less than perfect, and remaining optimistic about the future. For that reason, this year's colors have authenticity, as well as a sense of spirit and freshness to take us into the next decade. I'd like to share the 24 shades of today's colors with you. They're grouped into 4 palettes: rooted, treasured, simplified, and refreshed. Together they reflect the rediscovery of styles, textures, patterns, and hues. Let's take a look. Mystery, enduring, and natural exemplify the rooted palette. In today's complicated world, safety and comfort can be found in some of the oldest, most enduring cultures, such as African, Aboriginal, and Native American. Elements from these cultures have converged to form the rooted palette. Colors that are rich and earthy, provide a hint of mystery, and of course are naturally appealing. Weathered and bleached woods, oxidized metals, loose threads, distressed textures, and vintage patinas. These details characterize our next collection, Treasured. From flea market finds to artisan-made pieces, imperfection can lend rich character to our environments. This palette reflects the beauty of natural aging, mellowing, and weathering, quality materials that have stood the test of time and become heirlooms. In the third collection, Refreshed, happy spaces are here again, bringing fresh florals, bright juicy colors, and lively combinations. The Refreshed palette combines the kaleidoscopic spirit of the 60s and the jewel tones of the 80s, all with a global twist. Less is the new more with the simplified palette. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. clean silhouettes, translucent layers, transparent materials, tailored upholstery, and soft matte or glazed finishes. We want to know and trust what we're bringing into our environments. That's why the hues in this palette are calm, subtle, and nuanced with undertones that shift according to their surroundings for more flexibility. The 4 amazing palettes of today's colors are just a starting point or source of inspiration for you to add a new twist or freshness to your space. The possibilities are endless, so enjoy getting to know these new colors and make them your own. Color. It attracts attention, changes moods, inspires creativity. Color can express who you are and how you're feeling. It's no wonder we so often like to ask people, what's your favorite color? Look at the clothing in your closet. Do you notice recurring colors? What about the magazines you read? Have you ever wondered what draws you to them? Is it the content, the design, or both? If you start thinking about what attracts you, you're likely to notice some consistency in the colors you prefer. Color is a critical element in your life, and it's certainly one of the most important decorating decisions you'll make in your home or workspace. Paint color not only reflects your personal taste, it makes a statement about you. The experts at your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store are here to help you find your colors, the colors that will bring to life your unique vision. Before getting started, ask yourself this question: what do I want to achieve with color? For instance, red stimulates appetite and conversation. Green and blue are calming colors. Yellow sparks creativity. Orange is a strong, vibrant color, the color spectrum equivalent to a double espresso. Brown conveys stability and reliability. It adds warmth and comfort to many settings. White helps illuminate a space. How you use color can also change the look of a space. If you want a small space to seem open and airy, choose light colors. Repetition of color will visually link spaces to create a sense of harmony. Color can be used to highlight architectural features and define separate areas of your home. A darker wall color can set off light-colored objects within a room to create an instant focal point. As you start selecting colors, keep these tips in mind. When looking at a color strip, remember that deep accent colors may appear more intense on a wall, and lighter colors may appear even lighter. If you prefer a softer look with a hint of color, look at the top 2 colors on a color strip. If you want to add more drama to a room, select colors from the center section. If you want to create a bold statement, pick colors from the lower section of a color strip. The color that you ultimately choose will be influenced by the light in your room, so take color strips home or actually try a color on your wall with our Color to Go paint samples to see how color looks during the day and at night. You'll notice that incandescent or fluorescent lights have a different influence on color than natural daylight. The type of paint finish you choose, flat, satin, or semi-gloss, may also affect how color interacts with light. For example, a semi-gloss finish reflects more light, making a room brighter. And to achieve a cohesive look in a room, limit the number of colors. Be sure to consider all elements including flooring, furniture, and accessories along with paint color. When you've had a chance to live with a color for a while, you'll easily discover if it delivers the look and feel you want. Remember, decorating with color isn't a science. There are no set rules. Choosing color is a form of self-expression. So whether it's playful or sophisticated, delicate or daring, restful or invigorating, color matters.
Why use a primer? Great painting projects start with the right primer. Why? With Sherwin-Williams primers, you can get professional results every time. Block stains, marks, and odors. Ensure better adhesion and prevent future peeling. Achieve true colors in fewer coats. A top quality primer is the first step to a superior paint job.
When it comes to color, this year will truly be unlike any other. Never before have our palettes and inspiration been so reflective of the world at large. The care and concern for the earth we live in is instrumental in developing the style and vision people will be bringing into their homes. This is really a very exciting time for color. The whole green movement isn't really a movement anymore. Being eco-friendly is just the way the world is moving forward. And it's never been more true at Sherwin-Williams. We're committed to bringing products to you that have been developed to have less impact on the environment and improving our manufacturing process. I absolutely love the whole concept of these palettes, earth-inspired trends created in more efficient, eco-friendly ways. And I think they fit perfectly into everyone's mindset right now. Color is all around us, and that's what this year's palettes are all about, creating rooms that are truly reflective of your own unique personality. Global Tapestry is a whole world of inspiration. Hues from India and Asia blend seamlessly with those of Latin America. The more people travel, the more they want to bring those color memories home with them. Technocolor is all about how technology continues to expand our color and design possibilities and create this sense of wonder in all of us. And thanks to technology, we're able to create a remarkable spectrum of eco-friendly paints in many colors that weren't possible just a few years ago, which means for you, the possibilities will be endless. Conscious Luxury reflects botanical hues with natural flower and root dyes, and the mineral hues combine refined taste and sensibility. This is ethical indulgence, the ultimate status symbol. Local momentum is about embracing the world around you, celebrating your heritage and your community. Wherever you live, it's connecting your home to the feel of your experience every time you step outside. And while there's a wonderful array of color in every palette, we're not telling you exactly what to do with your home. These palettes are designed to inspire you and help you unleash your creativity and create your own unique style. I'm thrilled how color and the environment have come together. I can't wait to see what people are going to do with these colors and how we at Sherwin-Williams can continue to help the world stay as beautiful as Mother Nature intended.
Ever since Sherwin-Williams introduced the very first pre-mixed paint in a can, we've been at the forefront of innovative paint products, with coatings that help you beautify your world, durable performance that lasts for years, a full range of products for any project, backed by the friendly, expert advice you'll only find at your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store. We have everything you could possibly need for any painting project. The finest paints and stains delivered with unparalleled expertise. Check out Duration Home. It offers low odor and low VOCs. And thanks to superior technology, most common household stains and scuff marks wipe off with water, so the finish looks great for years. Choose from a full range of colors, subtle to sensational, in matte, satin, and semi-gloss. And we all want harmony in our lives. Sherwin-Williams delivers. Harmony provides low odor with zero VOCs, reducing impact on the environment. Harmony even contains a preservative to inhibit the growth of mold and mildew on the surface of the paint. We've also got you covered outside. Protect your home with our exceptional exterior coatings, like Duration Exterior Coating. It's warranted for as long as you own your home. Duration is self-priming with one-coat coverage on previously painted surfaces. It also offers extreme resistance to cracking and peeling, plus unsurpassed durability. Just think of the time and money you can save using Duration Exterior. And with Vinyl Safe color technology, you can give your vinyl siding a fresh new look too. Even light-colored vinyl siding can be painted dark, vivid colors. If you're on a tight schedule and the weather won't give you a break, you need Resilience. Our newest exterior coating, Resilience can handle a little rain or damp weather within just a few hours of being applied. And don't forget about your concrete driveway, porch floor or patio, and your wood deck. We offer great performing products to maintain and beautify every area of your home. Products like Deckscapes make it easy to achieve beautiful results. Deckscapes, our premium deck care finishing system, allows you to clean, stain, and protect your wood deck all in one day. And finding the right Deckscapes product is simple with our helpful in-store display. Be sure to take a look. Remember, even a simple weekend project of painting your doors, shutters, or trim can bring new life to a tired facade. Whether you're painting or staining inside or outside your home, Sherwin-Williams has the right products for the way you live. Blue for the dining room, beige for the bedroom. But what color for the bathroom? When you need help selecting the right paint colors for your home, Sherwin-Williams offers help online, in-store, at home, and on the go, with everything you need to make color selection fun and easy. Online, visit sherwinwilliams.com to experience our interactive color visualizer. Whether you're painting the interior or exterior of your home, our color visualizer lets you explore over 1,500 colors without lifting a brush. Choose from one of our sample scenes or upload a photo of your own room or home. Then click and drag your color selections for a virtual transformation in seconds. Color Visualizer even suggests coordinating color schemes and what products to use. In-store, check out our displays for lots of how-to tips and beautiful idea cards to inspire your creativity. Of course, our knowledgeable staff is always ready to answer your questions. Or try Color to Go, sample-sized containers of paint that let you test up to 75 square feet of color on your wall before investing in your final selection. You can also pick up a fan deck to have a rainbow of color options at your fingertips. Or use your phone to capture your inspiration anytime, anywhere. Our free Color Snap smartphone app allows you to snap a picture of any color that catches your eye. It identifies the matching Sherwin-Williams color and even offers coordinating color suggestions. With Color Snap, you can create a library of your favorite colors. Online, in-store, at home, or on the go, whichever you prefer, Sherwin-Williams has the tools you need to choose color with confidence. With paint, there are so many beautiful colors to choose from. So how do you know which color is right for you and your home? Let's sit in with Becky Rollish-Back, Director, Color Marketing and Design Services with Sherwin-Williams, and homeowner Meredith Brooks to learn a few tips.
A great place to begin when you're looking at color is with your existing furnishings, things such as your carpeting, flooring, areas that have already a large amount of color. So if you can give me some ideas of where we're going to begin and what you're keeping, that will be helpful in establishing some colors that we can grow from.
Sure. With the rooms that we're going to be looking at in particular, the living room, the dining room, and the office, I do have some things in there that we're going to need to work off of.
Good.
In the dining room and the living room, I have existing drapery that I would like to try to keep. So I'd like to work around that with the wall color. We also have existing carpeting that we're not going to be replacing. It's a pretty neutral color, but I want to keep that in mind. And then the other thing I thought might be important is all of those rooms come off of the foyer and the kitchen. And this is the hardwood floor that's in both of those rooms, so I thought you might want to know about that as well.
That's perfect. You've really done your homework. There's more than meets the eye when it comes to color. Color actually influences our mood. So when you choose color, think about how the space will be used. Is it a bedroom or a quiet reading nook? Greens have a calming effect. Yellow stimulates creativity, so it might be great in a kid's room or the kitchen. And studies suggest that red stimulates appetite and conversation, making it perfect for a dramatic dining room. To help visualize any color in a room, check out our Color Visualizer tool at sherwinwilliams.com. So choose colors that reflect your lifestyle. It's a beautiful way to set the mood.
Getting ready to tackle a home painting project? Not sure how to choose the best paint for the job and get the most for your money? No problem. Let's start with a few pointers if you're painting the inside of your home. Then we'll move outdoors. Always ask how well a particular paint hides. Hiding is how well a paint covers the existing surface or color. The better the paint, the fewer coats you will need to achieve a uniform color. Next, consider what area of your home you're painting. Does it get a lot of traffic, like a hallway? Or does it need to stand up to the rough and tumble of playtime, like a kid's bedroom? Better make sure you check for superior durability and washability for these areas. Don't settle for anything less. After all, you don't want to scrub off some of the paint color every time you need to wash or scrub the wall. When it comes to areas like dining rooms or guest rooms, you may want to give up some of the washability for a more subtle, silky finish. And of course, kitchens and bathrooms present their own challenges, because in addition to needing a durable, washable paint, you need to consider moisture resistance. Some coatings even contain mildewcides that help prevent the growth of mildew and make it easier to keep surfaces fresh and clean. Okay, by now you've figured out that premium paints are going to provide you with the best hiding, durability, and washability. So when it comes to investing in them, it's money well spent. You'll save in the long run. As we become more aware of the impact our choices have on the environment and even in our personal space, paint is one of the quickest ways to green your home while sprucing up its appearance. What could be easier than refreshing your dining room, den, or child's room with colorful hues that not only look stunning, but are good for your home and the environment? Today, many high-performing paint products are low to zero VOCs. VOC stands for volatile organic compounds and can actually impact the quality of the air you breathe in your home. So if you're thinking green, look for a low or zero VOC product. They're often low odor as well. These same strategies apply when selecting the best exterior coatings. Although instead of thinking how the space is going to be used, climate is the most important factor in selecting the best exterior coating for your home. Factors such as heat, humidity, freezing temperatures, and wet weather should guide your decision about the best paint to protect your home. Even more important than on the inside, A premium exterior paint is well worth the investment. From managing the time and cost of application to the length of time it will hold up. Look for superior products with strong guarantees. Words like guaranteed for as long as you own your home and one coat coverage are important to remember. Imagine saving thousands of dollars and a lot of time and aggravation. The best advice of all? Ask an expert to help you. Sherwin-Williams Store Associates are knowledgeable, experienced, and happy to help you select the right product. After all, painting is all they do. Ask Sherwin-Williams.
You selected your color. Now what about the finish? Flat, gloss, semi-gloss, eggshell? It can be confusing, so let me give you a few tips. Flat or matte finishes have a softer, more muted look. They reflect less light, so if you have older walls with a few imperfections, a flat finish is typically more forgiving. Semi-gloss and eggshell finishes have more sheen than a flat finish. They reflect light better and help to brighten a small or dark room. Gloss finishes are shiny, so we don't recommend them for large walls or walls that are less than perfect. However, gloss finishes are a great way to draw attention to trim and architectural details, and they add real drama to a small room like a powder room. Sherwin-Williams even offers superior coatings that provide great washability in any finish you prefer. Whatever you choose, your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store offers durable coatings and a variety of finishes that look great for years. Many of us have a breakfast nook off the kitchen, a bay window in a family room, or maybe a small office space by the front entry. Don't let these spaces get lost. Give them a little character of their own with a splash of color. One way to define an area is to paint it the same color, but in a shade or two darker than the room it adjoins. Choose your shades from a single color strip, then accessorize with other shades from the same strip. For a bolder look, try choosing a contrasting color from the main room. To tie it all together, add some decorative accessories in the same color as the walls in the adjoining room. Explore your color options with our Color Visualizer tool at sherwinwilliams.com. It will help take the guesswork out of getting perfect results. Do ceilings always have to be white? Absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with a white ceiling, of course. It tends to open up a space and reflect light. But if you want to create a warmer look, consider painting your ceiling one shade lighter than the color on your walls. In bedrooms and dining rooms, the result is a more intimate feeling. The color will almost seem to envelop the room. If you have crown molding, you can make a high ceiling appear lower by choosing a contrasting color for the crown molding. Or if you want the room to appear larger, paint the crown molding the same color as your ceiling. And to highlight a wonderful feature like a tray ceiling, consider painting the center a different color than the rest of the ceiling. When it comes to color for your ceiling, things are looking up.
A breath of fresh air. There's nothing like it. At Sherwin-Williams, we know that the choices we make impact the world around us. That's why we're committed to developing products and business practices that respect you and the environment we all share. We understand your concerns about protecting the Earth's environment and invest millions of dollars in research and development every year, making our operations more efficient to reduce waste and conserve natural resources, streamlining national distribution processes, and developing innovative coatings that require fewer coats and last longer. For years, Sherwin-Williams has been dedicated to becoming more environmentally responsible by creating products that contribute to better indoor air quality. Your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store is proud to offer a selection of products that do just that. Look for the Green Sure symbol. Products that earn this designation minimize impact on air quality and the environment, plus deliver maximum performance and long-term durability. Products like Harmony Interior Paint. Harmony contains 0 VOCs, which are vapors that can be detected by odors in the air and can affect a home's indoor air quality. It's virtually odor-free, so you can paint a room and enjoy it later that same day. Plus, it has additives that inhibit the growth of mold and mildew on the surface of the paint film. Or if you're looking for a coating that has it all, check out Duration Home. This premium coating is low odor, low VOCs, and tough enough to withstand the wear and tear of daily living, especially in high traffic areas. Most stains easily wipe clean with water, and mildew doesn't stand a chance against Duration Home's antimicrobial properties. We also offer an eco-friendly line of applicators called EcoPro, which includes professional-grade brushes and roller covers by Purdy, plus a paint tray made from recycled molded pulp fiber. At Sherwin-Williams, we know that green is more than a color. That's why all of our stores offer a selection of products that keep our environment in mind. For tips on green paint solutions during your next painting project, visit sherwinwilliams.com.
There's a perfect way to add interest to your walls without breaking out of your comfort zone. Monochromatic colors. That is, colors that are all in the same family, but in various shades. To get started, choose a color strip that appeals to you, then select at least 2 colors from the strip, or use every one of them. The beauty of a monochromatic color scheme is that the colors flow seamlessly from one room to another. It's far from boring, giving the whole floor or your entire home a spacious, sophisticated look. As you gain confidence in your color selection, you can punch it up with a little contrasting color in throw pillows, cushion fabrics, and decorative accessories. So spice up the color in your home. A monochromatic color scheme is a perfect way to bring out the designer in all of us.
There's no better way to give a room a whole new look than to give it a fresh coat of paint. And you'll find the paint, the tools, and the friendly expert advice you need at your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Once you've picked your color, it's time to figure out how much paint to buy. It's easy. Just multiply the height by the width of each wall you plan to paint and add them together, rounding to the nearest foot. Be sure to subtract the space taken up by any large windows or doors. Then stop by your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store and check the label on the paint you've selected. It'll tell you how many square feet a gallon that paint will cover. Of course, you can also ask one of our in-store experts. They'll be happy to help you calculate the right amount of paint so it all adds up to a perfect solution.
With faux impressions from Sherwin-Williams, it's easier than ever to create beautiful decorative finishes in your home. Faux Impressions offers a variety of fashionable finishes in a sophisticated palette of attractive colors. Best of all, the simple, straightforward techniques let you showcase your artistic creativity and achieve outstanding results no matter how much experience you have. Before you get started, get inspired as you listen to Jackie Jordan, Director of Color Marketing, discuss the interesting options in the Sherwin-Williams Faux Impressions collection.
The range and techniques for the old world finishes is absolutely stunning. We start with a great high texture technique that lends a rustic and rich warmth to an interior space. A smoother technique that is really great for more formal spaces where you want a little bit more elegance. The high polished fresco can go in 2 directions, one for a very elegant space like a dining room or a very modern and contemporary kitchen or bath. The rise in popularity of all metallics in the home, all of your hardware that you use, all of the stainless steel appliances lend themselves so beautifully to adding a little bit of shimmer to your walls as well. What I love most about the metallic techniques is the beautiful play on light. They change and shift from daylight to darkness and also depending on your lighting source. Deep metallic accents are a great choice for transitional spaces to add drama and style. In fact, I plan on using one to transition from my master bedroom to my master bathroom. The artisan techniques of leaf, crackle, and tissue bring a handcrafted essence to the interiors of your home. Artisan leaves bring a natural feel to the interior of the space, and when you use this technique with cool colors, it creates a spa-like feeling, and when you use it with warm, earthy colors, it brings a natural richness to an interior. One of my favorite techniques is the crackle finish. It's random and unique, and it has a beautiful warmth like an aged patinaed metal. Tissue paper technique gives you the opportunity to add interesting texture to an uninteresting wall. Depending on the color that you choose, it can also have an amazing translucent feel as well. Quartz stone is an amazing finish, and it can turn a space from ordinary into extraordinary. What I like the most about it is that it takes a wall and transforms it into something that looks like stone but has the sparkle of a gem. One of my favorite colors in quartz stone is a beautiful blue that reminds me of sparkling sapphires. This color is perfect when paired with crisp whites and deep blacks. Quartz stone is the perfect technique to use in a low-traffic area like a master bedroom, a wine cellar, or a feature wall on a fireplace or a living room.
Getting great results with faux impressions is so easy. Selecting your favorite technique is the only thing between you and a finished wall. Whichever you choose, be sure to check out our video series for helpful application tips and techniques. Then visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams paint store to get everything you need for professional results.